Sturdy and me go way back with Carrick and stuff, and he's a very good manager. I know what way he works, so that always helps with coming to Newry. Obviously, Newry come down is not ideal, but it's a massive club, so can't wait to get started and go out there in front of the fans and stuff. So,
in terms of your career, started off with Linfield, played at West Brom, played at Luton, and then, as we touched on, came back and played in the Premiership with Sturdy at Carrick. Just give us an idea of the experience that has given you. I mean, you're only coming 25. That must have such a lot of experience at a young age.
Yeah, it is, I suppose. Yeah, but it probably helps in the long run or over the course of the season. It probably helps just picking up little different things throughout the years, and it just helps whenever maybe it gets tough throughout the year and stuff. So, but Sturdy will always be there with everyone else to help each other out, and hopefully we'll have a successful season. So.
And you had last season obviously playing in the Premier Intermediate League with Rifreiland, a league that probably a lot here maybe aren't really clued in about, I suppose, at the moment. Just give us an idea of what we can expect and what this new team that Stuart's building can expect next season.
It'll be very tough. I know week in, week out, there's not one easy game. You could be the other end of the country one week and then you're at home Tuesday night, so it could be back to back like that, or there'll be 4 or 5 teams right fighting at the top, and hopefully we'll be one end right up there and stuff. The likes of Friday, Ballincash stuff, so there'll be other teams will be going for it just as much as we can. So, but every week, even whoever's bottom, whether it be anyone we're playing against first, it'll always be a tight game. There'll be never a very easy game where there's a big scoreline. So yeah, every week could be Saturday, Tuesday, and you could be struggling a little bit. But yeah, it's very good. It's very competitive.
And looking at, you probably touched on it there. I think everybody down here wants to get straight back up to the Championship, but as you touched on, that's not going to be an easy task. But is that the goal that Stuart sets? In the conversations you've had with him, it's certainly to be up there challenging at the very minimum.
Yeah, listen, it has to be. It's a massive club, so we'll have to be challenging up to get back up straight away. But to get us, that's the squad. Obviously, it's a new squad, new manager, new coach staff like Pixie coming in. He touched on it last night with togetherness. That'll be a big thing, obviously getting over pre-season and stuff. So, but yeah, I'm sure Stuart will get the fans back on board, and we'll all be pushing in the same direction. So.
And just finally on the fans, I know you have a lot of Newry connections as well in terms of your family, but the support down here is extremely loyal, and it has been through thick and thin, gone through some very, very low times, but some really, really high times as well. And what are you looking forward to getting out, in pre-season, and then when the real stuff starts, and playing in front of those supporters here at the showgrounds?
Yeah, I had a wee snippet this season. We played Newry for Friday in the mid-Ulster, I think it was, and they obviously weren't doing great at the time, and it was Darren Mullen's first game in, so. And the support they had that night, albeit it's a local derby, but it had massive numbers out that night. So, but yeah, I can't wait to be playing out in front. And especially, it always helps competitive games, and pre-season's obviously only a wee tester and getting up to speed. But hopefully, put a good run of games and get a few wins on the board early, and then you get more and more fans coming along. So, fingers crossed.